go. Hey, everybody. I hope you are doing great today. We are having a great time here. We are at the studio of WKIP, Free Knowledge Radio, here in Clarksville, Tennessee. If you don't know where we are, you need to find out where we are. There's a bunch of different ways to find out about the studio, find out about the services, find out about the things that are going on. But one of the main things that's going on is this man right to my side, Wafi The God. He is an entrepreneur. He is a business owner. He is multiple things. He wears many hats, and this is just one of them. So there are many different ones. But we're going to talk about a couple of big things going on with him and with his production company and things that you want to know about and he wants you to know about. And we have a couple of great people that has helped us bring this production to the front. So Wafi The God, it's great seeing you.
Yes, thank you.
We're going to talk about a whole bunch of different things, but we have two main focuses. But break down sort of the entirety of what you do, because I could get tired talking about it, but I want you to tell them, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
Well, I mean, Wafi The God, you feel what I'm saying? That's my name. That's my real name. And I do all things, you feel what I'm saying? But what we were talking about today, I thought, I was gonna bring up my one-man army line of clothes. I actually thought of this a while ago, back in the rap era.
Now see, you're jumping ahead of the game. You're giving them everything without giving them the best. And see, we ain't even talked about the rap. We haven't even talked about all this that gets to this, because there's a whole story we're building up to. We're doing the crescendo. Okay. So this is going to be the cherry on top. This and the film work. Ooh, I gave a little bit of it away. But I want them to know a little bit of the journey that took you to where you are, where we are, why we have this fine material in front of us. So I know that you're a barber business owner, and you talked about the rap career. So give people a little bit of a background about, you don't have to be too long, but things that caused you to want to do things like this. And then we'll jump into these.
Well, I started out in the music game. I probably was like 14 or 15. We was at Chumley's. We called it the Electric Kingdom. It was his house. We just converted it into a club. That's where I started DJing with one of my friends, Demery Henry. He was one of the DJs. Me and him, we just did parties, and we were young. We all,
like the old school house parties in the garage.
Yeah,
after the football game.
Yeah, that type of deal. That's what we were doing, and. Actually, I love music, and I was always tinkering with it. And I went to Virginia, and I was with Laid Back Productions, and we were making music in Virginia. Then I got my job transferred me here. That's where I met. And I went to a party. What's that? The Elks.
Elks.
Maybe not the Elks. What is that over there by Kizzy Barbershop?
Scott's.
I was in Scott's one night, and
they got this drink, one drink called the Blue Mother.
Lady M was she was DJing. Yeah. Remember Lady M?
Yeah.
But I was there, and she was like, "Oh, yo, yeah."
So she knew you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We grew up together actually in Hoptown. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, like Melanie. That's her name, Melanie. Yeah,
I don't know if she wants you to put her government name out there.
Oh, yeah, my bad. But Lady M.
Yeah, I was about to say, you putting on blast out there. That wasn't me. But, so, you went around the world and came back. She met you at a party, and then...
She was DJing, actually. And then she asked me, did I want to get on set? You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, no problem. You feel what I'm saying? So I got up and did my thing. And then I think it's Derek Jackson from Legit. He approached me and asked me, did I DJ for anybody? I said no. And he asked me, did I want to be their DJ? So that's how I got in it here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually, I worked with Strict Nine, and I still was dealing with people. Strict Nine was one of the guys in the group. I actually shot the demo that we made together, and actually it got picked up by a record label, but they only wanted to sign one of the artists.
Yeah.
And he actually, but he turned it down. He really should have took it. They only wanted to pay one person.
Yeah.
But we were young in the game, and
he wanted to stay true. And
yes, but actually, he should have signed.
In retrospect,
he should have signed the deal and then paid us,
and then put everybody else on.
Right. We wasn't thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, fast forward, we went to Afrocentrics. We did Lethal Records. Me, Jamie, Deep Sea.
That's some local Clarksville legendary entertainment.
Big Chris Holmes.
Chris can cook too.
Everybody, we done got older and doing different things. And I'm sorry about if I missed anybody, but it was a bunch of different people on Lethal Records. Everybody had projects and stuff going on. And then it brought back when we was with Legit, we all had our own outfits, and I had a one strap, a bib overall, and I was trying to get a manufacturer here.
Is that kind of your look? The one strap, is that what you rock?
Yeah,
that was
yeah. And then I wore them backwards, crisscross. You feel
yeah.
So I had them
crisscross. Some of y'all might not remember crisscross. I don't know if our editor remembers crisscross or not.
He might have been too young before his time. But I had them on backwards, and it was paint. It was a scene painted. It was all of us painted on the front. Me DJing and 007. He made the music. Big Derek Pace, Strict 9.
Derek Pace, rest his soul.
Yeah,
I grew up with Derek. Yeah,
hey, Big Derek,
long time ago. And
super talented. He could play any instrument that you put in front of him.
He was cool people.
Yeah. Hey, and his mom passed away too. You know what I'm saying? And I hated that. I gave him a tattoo before he passed away, actually. Oh, and I do tattoos too.
See, these are things that people didn't know.
Yeah.
So you were in the music world, you had your own fashion style, and then you said, if I like it, other people may like it, and you developed One Man Army. Mm-hmm. And now we have One Man Army gear, One Man Army merchandise. There's a rack of One Man Army clothes. Right. And before we highlight the ins and outs of the clothes, tell everybody what One Man Army means. So when they're rocking One Man Army, they know exactly what it's representing.
Right. Well, what One Man Army is me. I mean, basically, most men or most people probably a one man army can be a woman too. You know what I'm saying? And I got different.
Man is in the word, woman.
Right. And what I was going for, everybody was wearing the bags, and I thought it was like feminine. You feel what I'm saying? So I made it where it attaches, to the bag. You can wear it like an overall set.
So that is actually able to put things in, and your ID, your cell phone.
You got your pocket,
your passport if you're traveling,
and then you can drop it down if you wanted to, and it could be the same thing. It's like an apron. But you still got your hands free. You can put whatever you want to in. And it's also, you can unhook, and it can be a backpack. You can wear it as a backpack as well, and it's reversible. You can have a backpack like that. You can switch it over, and then that'll be the backpack if you wanted to.
So there's a bunch of different ways that it can accessorize or be on or be in one side. Or
you can unhook this, and then it could be a purse. You can wear it over your shoulder. You feel what I'm saying? For a woman. And then guess what? This is the neat thing about it. I thought about women, not being able to use the bathroom outside. We can just go somewhere. But
it is easy for a guy to
check this out.
Handle that business.
Check this out. These are unisex pants. You feel what I'm saying? So this, like I said, a woman can be a one-man army as well. But look at this. The zipper. It's a dual zipper.
Does that go underneath?
Yeah, so a woman can wear these pants and unzip.
So it goes underneath, and if needs be,
she could use the bathroom outside without taking it off. You feel what I'm saying? It unzips.
You gonna leave me hanging?
My bad.
Yeah. But I know there are plenty of women that are out there that you might not be able to see it exactly right here. Right. So you're going to have to come to the studio of We are at 3095 Suite D, Fort Campbell Boulevard,
Yes,
for the studio of WKIP Free Knowledge Radio. And these are available. Are there multiple sizes?
Oh yeah, and what I did and another thing I tried to a problem I tried to solve. You know, sagging. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see your drawers.
Oh, I was about to say, did you make it so they could sagging easier? I was gonna.
Actually, you can wear a belt with these, but actually you don't need to because they all come, you know, with the adjustable strap on the side. So in I got a small size. It go from a size 29 to a size 34, and then the medium goes from a 34 to a 38. You feel what I'm saying? And then the large go from a 38 to a 42, and you don't need a belt. All you got to do is
just cinch it up,
pull the strap together, and it'll tighten up. So if you
it would look kind of awkward with the belt. I said it would look kind of funny with the belt.
Now it's got loops in it if you wanted to wear a belt, but
yeah, but if you don't wear a belt, it looks cleaner.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. And so, say there's some big guys out there, some 48, 50s, 51, 52 in the waist. They say, hey, I'm a one-man army too. Can you get them for that size?
Oh, yeah. I thought these would cover the multitude of sizes, but I know we got, like Quad X or whatever.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can get them made that, but it has to be a demand for one.
Now, exactly. Yeah. So it could be a one-off, but it can be done.
Yeah.
The colors, these are all colored the same. If I wanted to get a different color, would I be able to special order colors? Of course, be a special order and a charge, I'm guessing.
No, well, actually, this right here is going to be a limited edition. I'm only going to probably print out 500 of these. You feel what I'm saying? So worldwide, this is going to be a limited edition. They come with the bag, the reverse. This the other side of the bag. You feel what I'm saying?
Is that your autograph?
This right here?
Yeah.
Not actually. I had actually Gregory Player. He did my graphic work. You know what I'm saying? So he did all my logos and everything.
There you go.
This actually is Mr. Player's autograph.
Well, see, the good thing is you're getting to support a couple of different visionaries with one piece of clothing that has a bunch of great accessories, and everybody's getting some word out. So limited edition, 500 across the board, across the sizes. And if you want to know more about the one-man army and the one-man army, I don't even want to just call it I lost the word.
The one-man army apparel.
Apparel. Well, not just the apparel, but this is the overalls.
Yeah.
Overalls. I don't know how you lose words. But if you want to know more about this, how do they get in touch with you? Where do they come to find out more about one-man army apparel, the rack of clothes, and everything else that you do?
Okay. Actually, you can order it online at WafiTheGod.com. And that should take you to my website, or go to Wafi The God on GoDaddy, or the one man army apparel on GoDaddy. I'm in the process now of I got 2 Shopify stores. I'm in the process of setting it all up. It's just me. I'm just me by myself.
One man army.
So I have to actually set up all my professional links to Pinterest, eBay, Etsy.
What if somebody has cash and they say, hey, I want to come up there right now and give you this George Washington or these George Washingtons
my hand? No. Of course, if you buy a set or 2, like I said, these are coming in stages right now. The hats will be shipped. You can order everything online right now. But if you wanted to get them from me personally,
you might be able to autograph right there next to, so get it personalized. How much more worth would it have then? Because you have the designer signature, it's one of a limited edition, you got it from the man himself. Maybe even take a selfie. Say you took a picture with Wafi The God.
Yeah. Yes.
So
my I guess goal with this, the hats are going to be shipped out on the 30th. So I got 2 of those. I'm only doing two colors right now. I've got the khaki, and I got a hat that's coming with this, You feel what I'm saying? All of this is,
So this comes in. This comes with a hat.
What? No.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure because I know somebody out there would have said, "Oh, that I get a hat when I buy that."
No.
So yeah, I wanted to make sure. See, I'm trying to be like you. I was rapping to get a hat when I buy that.
No.
So you could cut.
Actually, the hat matches this outfit, and then I got a black with the trimmed in the brown. So then I got the chest bags coming.
So they could both work with it.
Right. Here go one of the shirts. I got One Man Army shirts. This is one of the shirts, if you can see it. Got
right there on
got the One Man Army logo. Got the One Man Army in the back of the shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Screen printed in there. Authentic clothes. And basically, we got a lot of stuff coming. I got, single chest.
Is there a
bags.
number that they can call you and say, "Hey, what else you got"?
I wish you hadn't said that because I don't know. Matter of fact, no, I don't know my number by heart. I might have to get you on.
We'll cut and add that and fix that in post. So I tell you, just say, yes, my number is,
right.
And then sit there, and then we'll fix it in post. But you can Google WKIP Free Knowledge Radio, Clarksville, Tennessee, and find all the information. He's not a hard man to find, and you want to find out more about this gear because this is heavy. Yeah. I mean, this is sturdy. This is made with good quality material.
Oh yeah, I mean, so it was made. I got my manufacturers in Hong Kong.
Yeah, and I know that you are making sure that whatever you're putting your name on.
Oh, it's good quality.
It's not going to be.
Oh, it's good quality.
Anything questionable.
It's good. It's good quality material. It's good quality material.
Yes, indeed. All right, so we certainly want you to know more about the One Man Army, but there's some other things that we do with Wafi The God that we're going to tell you about. But before we do that, we want to make sure we thank some people who are supporting you. Right. In addition to all the people that are already purchasing the apparel and purchasing the videos, and the people that are helping support the knowledge, the WKIP Free Knowledge Radio movement. Mm-hmm. We certainly want to thank them. One of those is 13 Daggers. Yeah. 13 Daggers to Tattoos. Mm-hmm. They are over here. Everybody's located at 3095 Fort Campbell Boulevard. So when you come, you can see all the different businesses that support one another. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the great things about this city is that you guys as business owners are working with one another, supporting one another. Mm-hmm. You have your advertisements and your information in their shops. They know about your apparel. The different food guys are working with each other. One of the food guys is Granny's Soul Food on the corner. Mm-hmm. They haven't been around here for a long time, but they're making a big splash. And they have some great items over there, sort of homeschool Southern food. If you want to know more about them, they're right over there. Their number is 931-266-0058. They cater. They also have bulk meals, I believe. Mm-hmm. So, but you don't have to cook.
Right.
So.
Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Sam's Gyro and Taco. They're located at 3095 Fort Campbell Boulevard in the Park Place Plaza, right along with Kip's Barber and Beauty Salon. Sam's Gyro, they specialize in gyro, but they also have Mexican food, tacos, and whatnot. And also Kip's Barber and Beauty Salon. You just walk in for our haircuts. We don't take appointments. If you want to, we only take appointments for the beauticians.
So you say the barbers' seats when they open rise and fly.
Right.
That's good to hear because a whole lot of places want you to make an appointment and all this other stuff. So
so we don't take appointments. Just walk in. So when you call up here, the number here is 931-431-5638, and don't even ask. We don't take appointments. Just walk in. You're more than welcome. If you want to make an appointment for the beauty salon, call Kadana. Her number is 931-980-6528.
And we have one more. And it seems like most of the sponsors were all around food. There's a lot of food around here. Mm-hmm. And this last sponsor is Tifo. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Tifo. You say Tifo. I say Tifa. And I'll get there before tomato.
Right.
But they have some great great food. It's authentic Vietnamese cuisine. And I know you can't see it right now, but I'm looking at this sandwich here. That might be my lunch tomorrow because that sandwich looks great. But Wafi the God doesn't know that this is going to happen. But if you contact Wafi the God, one of the different ways we've already talked about, and there's going to be a couple of different ones, and you tell us the correct pronunciation for the Vietnamese food style, PHO. He says pho, I say pho. I've heard a bunch of different things. If you come up here and tell him that this is the way to pronounce it, he will buy you some Vietnamese egg rolls. 4 egg rolls, and they're at T-Pho. He didn't know this, but he's going to spring for those because you want to let him know the best way to say the word. So you let him know one of the many different ways that you can contact him. Replay the show, watch it again, do what you need to do. But come up here, see some of the great things that are going on in this plaza, because you have some great businesses, you have some great material, you have some great apparel, and this isn't even there's not even a clothing place in this plaza.
Right.
Except for you.
Right.
So you're not going to get bombarded with a whole bunch of other regular, mundane, everyday, everybody can wear apparel. You're going to get some one-man army, limited apparel, and get some great food. So we want them to come up and support the people that are supporting you.
Let me tell you, the reason why I'm making these a limited edition, because I think this may be a little. I'm just trying to control the price. This probably be a little expensive, but I'm going to break it down. So it's going to be in different pieces. I'm going to have a different chest bag. I got a different chest bag design. I got a black and brown set with pants. The pants, all that, you're going to be able to buy it separately. This outfit right here, the limited edition, is just going to be. I'm thinking I might do more, but right now I'm thinking 500 of these, and then everything else you're gonna have to
scale.
You can piece it together. You gonna the hat will go to this. You know what I'm saying? Or then I might just do the bags separate, or I might separate this. You know what I'm saying? Make a.
So you need to get in right now before he decides to sell things separate. But you said something, and I wanted to make sure I commented on it before we move forward. But you said that this might be a little expensive, and let me go ahead before I forget the thought. But I have a conversation with people, or people have had a conversation with me that I can convey that conversation. But the question is it expensive? Or is there value and worth in what you're paying for? Because this is quality. This is something you're not going to get anywhere. And so it's worth what the cost is.
Right.
So it's not that it's expensive.
Yes.
It's not for everybody.
It's just not for everybody.
And it's for the 500 people who see the value and the quality in what you're bringing to the table.
And another thing too, I know the reason why I said that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure everybody wants to support, but I want people to support that may not have this
in their kind of way.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I want to make the product, give them a good quality product, but it might be the hat separate. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You might have to start off with the CD.
Yeah.
You might have to start off with the lighter.
Right.
Support somehow, and then you can build to that.
Right.
Let's build your ensemble in pieces. Mm-hmm. You get paid every other week. Hey, this week you come and get a hat.
Right.
2 weeks from now you come and get the bag.
Yeah,
2 weeks after that you come and get or you order it like that. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
I got different brands of shirts. Not the same brand, but I got different styles
of apparel. Yeah. So you're able to make it work for your budget, and it's not that it's too expensive. You just have to make it work, because some people say if you go to a big name brand car dealer and get your brakes done, I don't want to go do that because that's expensive.
And then I really
happens?
I really came down off of it because the actual retail price they suggested to me was $180. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, that's a lot. You know. And then I put it on to on the online for $145. You know what I'm saying?
If you slap Puff Daddy on this, people will pay $300 for it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But I'm saying that you're doing people a value, you're doing people a service, and you need to recognize that you're getting something that not everybody's going to get
Right.
at a value that is worth what you're spending.
Right.
So we put a whole lot of money in the pockets of rich folks who just multiple create things, and they just have a whole bunch of them. Everybody has one. How many people have a pair of Jordans of many different styles?
Everyone.
But how many people have a one-man army specific piece of apparel that could be signed by the designer?
And like I said, it might be. I'm gonna stay on the 5 right now, since I'm small and building. You feel what I'm saying? I'm saying 500. It might be 5,000. Might be the limit, but these are going to be a limited edition.
That means get in now.
Right. You know what
Get
I'm
it
saying?
now.
And then from I'm think I'm gonna start separating each item. So so each individual, you might want to support in your own way. I don't want to like exclude somebody or
Who wants to support in some way?
Yeah,
Exactly.
and keep make them wait for a product if they can come in and get
And just
it.
exactly.
And
So
then-
you can piece and parcel things together. Just come and get it.
Right.
Just come and get it. That's the most important thing. Come see it. Come get it. It's great material. It's great. And like I said, this is durable. I'm sitting there holding this, and this has some heft to it. So come and support your local visionaries, your local artists. And another way that people can support you is through the other artists, well, one of your many different artists kits or tools in your toolkit. And that we are talking about the video, the camera, the creative, that space that you're in, because a little birdie told me that there is going to be a local movie made by somebody that adorns the one-man army gear.
Yes. We're gonna talk about that book too, but about the movie 2K. Yeah, everybody's familiar with 2K TV, 2K Movie House Productions. Okay,
In case they're not familiar, 2K Productions, 2K Movie House. Tell everybody a brief synopsis of what it is.
Okay, at first 2K Movie House. Well, we started out. You know what I'm saying? We were just doing the podcasting. Then we started improvisational acting. Actually, we ran into a bump in the road. It was this company just started. You know what I'm saying?
Growing Pains.
Growing Pains. You know what I'm saying? So we had some crew members. We lost some crew members. Damon Jennings is one of the original crew members from 2K Television Network and 2K Movie House Productions, and I've still been working with the 2K Television. You can visit. You can go to YouTube to 2K TV, and I've been shooting church programs. I still got the deal. I just need the content, so I'm shooting.
You're helping local churches share their message through video content. And there are a lot of churches here that are doing that, but you're doing it in a different way for that church. So that's
and the workshop,
commendable.
The workshop that I belong to is Neat Cat Studios in Nashville, and I can take the shows that we do. Once we perfect it, get everything perfect, I can start submitting them to the workshop, and they're aired on TV in Nashville Sundays.
So you are growing in the world of not just creation, but distribution and books. And you mentioned Dr. Crow. Who is Dr. Crow?
Dr. Crow, that's a book that I'm writing. You know what I'm saying? We skipped too much. I was going to hit him with the rest of that movie.
Well, let's hit him with the rest of the movie. Alrighty.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You just got so much going on that there's just so much to talk about. But back to the movie that I heard about. Yeah. What is how much do you want to give people about it? Or
well, it's okay. After, like I said, with the 2K, debacle. You know what I'm saying? And then the rejuvenation.
Not necessarily debacle. We had to back up and punt. Not necessarily a debacle. Just a switch. We call it pivoting.
We pivoted. We had to pivot.
There you go.
2K television and 2K TV. You know what I'm saying? But we got some new blood that's in it. You know what I'm saying? And he's actually editing right now. My brother James Outley. You know what I'm saying? He's from California. He's a filmmaker. What school you go to?
San Francisco Film School.
San Francisco, a graduate of San Francisco
Film School.
Hey,
So
when I first met him, we was actually exchanging, some of our work and some of our content. I looked at a couple of his commercials. He wanted to shoot the One Man Army commercial. So when y'all see the One Man Army commercial, it's going to be directed by James Outley. You know what I'm saying? Upcoming filmmaker from the San Francisco School of Filmmaking. Look, when I first saw his, was looking at some of his work, I noticed how, it's just like how good and phenomenal that man work is. And me not knowing, I'm skimming through his work and saw a pilot to a movie that he done shot. That blew my mind. And it looked so like a movie. I was like, bruh, we have, it's like when you was with, when we was doing the improvisational acting.
Yep.
Okay, now no improvisation.
Nope.
We talking to real Hollywood.
You're taking it up a notch.
Producers.
You got you did enough of the Little League. Mm-hmm. Now we're playing the game. Now
right.
This is the SEC.
Right.
This isn't schoolyard. This is SEC.
We ain't all the way pro yet. I take the college.
Yeah, SEC. We got to start. Yeah, we're not Little League anymore. But we are. We might not be Georgia. Yeah. We might not be Georgia yet, but we on Georgia's heels, right?
Right. And this is what I love about the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? He brought a new, a thought pattern. Now we're talking to different people. See, he know people in filmmaking. So we having conference calls with filmmakers in California. We were just on a conference call last
with
night.
Spielberg, right? I heard that. You and Steven and y'all are...
What's his name?
Ceresi.
Ceresi. His name.
Jurassic Park? Y'all making the 3rd, 4th, 5th Jurassic Park?
No,
for real?
No, but actually, he's doing some great things in Cali. But he gave us some pointers on the movie. So we're not going to be doing like the improvisational acting. We have actually Dustin. He owned the dojo of Elements of Defense.
Are you going to talk about what the movie's about before you talk about? Because you said dojo, you got the hat, it's all mysterious.
I'm sorry.
Are you just going to let it hang out?
I
can shut up if I... No,
I think everybody... I don't know why I think... all of y'all know. So that's why I forgot I'm talking to the world.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
But, the name of the movie is The Duel of Two Samurai.
The Duel
of
Two Samurai.
And so, like, by talking to Ceresi last night, he gave me some ideas about, and he put me on game too, and he did too. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing, we can't do nothing halfway. We can't just do nothing just live and just on. You got to rehearse that stuff.
Of course.
And so what Ceresi put into me, it made me get on the phone. I called Dustin. He owned the dojo in Hopkinsville, Elements of Defense. It's located in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I talked to a couple of more people that own dojos so they can give us. Dustin is going to choreograph us a sword fight. So we're going to really be...
You don't just want to run out there with... And see, and we talked earlier, and you had sent me the pictures. This is the backstory. But you sent me the pictures of... You said, yeah, I got the arrows, I got sword, I got this. And I don't know what I was expecting to see, especially because you said movie. I was expecting to see something kind of... I don't want to say childlike, but something sort of movie prop-ish. Mm-hmm. But you have the actual... I saw the picture. I'm like, wait, these are swords. These are actual arrows.
Right.
Yeah, so you can't just go out there and... Yeah, because that's a insurance nightmare. Somebody ended up with missing appendages.
Right. So we're gonna be... we're gonna actually be... We got actually like the foam swords. So we're gonna be actually practicing, the actual movements. And
of course,
with my man right here directing though.
So who's going to do the Tom Cruise jump off a building and then catch the motorcycle? And it's a samurai movie. May not be a motorcycle, but now the horse. Who's gonna?
We're shooting for like the 1970 like that kind of karate picture. So
like Dolomite.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Really? I was about to say we go bust out with the way down in the jungle deep.
Nah.
No, okay.
No, it's gonna be.
Okay.
We're gonna be
A little more realistic than Dolomite, a little bit better, a little bit more up to date. Gotcha.
And it's gonna right now it's gonna be all a black staff.
What's the story going to be about?
It's actually we still casting for people. If it's just gonna be I got two different ideas for it. If it's a minimal set of people in the hour, if it's just me and Gene in it, and then we use a couple of extras. We're gonna show a backstory when we were, I don't want to give it away, but when we were studying to be ninjas, or we were a ninja, and then there was a
rift.
A rift.
Now you.
We actually fought, and then
time went by,
the winner was undetermined or something. You know what I'm saying? And then time went by. We done got older and everything, and then both of us are on our own paths.
So who's going to play the young Wafi? You have that actor yet?
No, actually, we're gonna be ninjas. I'm gonna play myself as the young Wafi because you won't be able to see nothing but
because you had a mask on. You know
what I'm saying. So you won't see everything. But then I'm gonna play.
But that's exciting to hear about, and I can't wait to see the production and everything, because there's a whole bunch of things going on in Clarksville, and this is just part of it. And it seems like you guys are on the cusp of some of the great things that are getting ready to happen in the world of video, the world of creative things for Clarksville. So it's exciting to see that you guys are doing those sort of things. So what other projects are out there that are under the rainbow, or under the umbrella, the ones that are all right? We know we have the movie. We hadn't talked about Dr. Crow yet.
This Dr. Crow and the Witch Doctor. This is actually the book, and this is not the book. But this is like the soundtrack to the book. But this is actually the book cover, and we're still writing on it now. You know what I'm saying? It's still in production. They got to make it so it'll fit, because they had to do a little editing, because it was actually kind of a double X, read, and then they don't want me to get banned on Amazon, my first book, so they taking precautions.
Gotcha. The whole ratings and everything like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So they're softening it up a little bit, making it more
right. So
PG-13, I guess,
type of book. Yeah, but actually after they released,
is there going to be an uncut version?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I guess I need to shut up and let you talk, huh?
The parts that they wanted to leave out, I'm gonna publish it myself. Just do a different book to show the like maybe a backstory of some of the things that they took out. So, and then it can be graphic, because I'm publishing.
Yeah, the true story.
The reason why they kind of censoring this is because it's going to be available on Amazon, Kindle, and ebooks. So they don't want me to get in trouble on my first book.
Of course not.
The next book after that is going to be controversial. And I'm going to have to publish it myself. It's not going. I'm going to have to sell it myself.
Any idea what it's? Any word on what it's going to be about?
It's already finished. That book is finished. I just hadn't got it printed up yet. It's called Zoophilia, a crime against God or a crime against nature. It's about bestiality, that women or men be having sex with animals. You know what I'm saying? Some people that's dog lovers, they get them dogs because they lick on them. You know what I'm saying?
You think about the term sheep herder. You got folks up in the mountains all the way around sheep.
And about this book, about that book in particular, I do all the illustrations for my book. So I got 88 pictures, depicting people having,
animal loving.
Animal loving. And then I'm doing the illustrations now on my kids' book. It's called
not the same illustrations, right?
No, but actually I'm painting these myself. I'm hand painting them, and to put my artwork out there. But it's a kids' book. It's called My Granddad's Magic Cup. It's a story about, in a kids' version of telling the story about me seeing my granddad shave for the first time. And I also got a book called My Grandmama's House. and that's another kids book. And I think I might lean toward doing kids books because they're shorter. Like those two books are 24 pages, both of them. You know what I'm saying? Together, so.
Easier to read too. A whole lot of people,
Right.
and unfortunately, a whole lot of people don't read too much after they get out of high school. So throwing something challenging at them might not be the best way to go.
I think Dr. Crow and the Witch Doctor. I think it's kind of like I actually wrote a screenplay to this. We were supposed to shoot a movie for this, and then when I started writing the book, I was using real people, and they didn't want to sign the release form, so I had to change the beginning. I changed it like 4 or 5 times to now this is a fantasy fiction book. It's not. The first one could have been something that happened the first one
Realistic.
Yeah, we could have actually shot
Type,
it.
yeah.
We graduated high school, somebody died, something strange happened, and we actually had them. That's how it was. But now this got transportation portals and
So the metaphysical, or the worldly, and that can be done. Just takes a whole lot more.
They shot a movie with this. This is gonna cost millions of dollars to shoot this movie. And then actually in the
now, if somebody, we're going to be looking at this camera right here. If somebody wants to fund the shooting of Dr. Crow Uncut, would you accept the donations for them to fund it?
Oh yeah, of course. Because nothing is done for free. Like the production we're working on now, the Duel of Two Samurai. You feel what I'm saying? We don't have no budget. You feel what I'm saying? So all these weapons and stuff, all this stuff, the props and stuff I've been had, the stuff that I do, the fencing,
the thing they're already there. You're making the movie fit around what you have.
Right.
So if anybody wants to sponsor the movies that are under the umbrella of WKIP Free Knowledge Radio, then you're definitely open to the conversation.
Yeah,
and
we'll shoot videos. If people want, if you want to get a party or
your kid's birthday party,
and we do stuff
keep
like
it
that
or like
baby shower.
You have a older generational relative, you're an 80-year-old mama, and you want to sit down and have a conversation and say, tell me about the good old days, and just record, put some music behind
I've actually done that. I started a couple of projects like that. Was doing my brother's family tree. My brother his great granddaddy is Chief Powhatan. You know who Chief Powhatan is?
I have no idea.
Pocahontas' daddy.
Really?
Yes.
So getting those things on video for the entire family, because kids nowadays don't know the family legacy,
right.
But to watch that and to hear that my great grandfather or grandmother was this person,
right? That
does a total change of somebody's focus of who they are and where they are and if you go, what they bring to the table.
And if you go look up the 1666 or 1766 treaty or 1866. It's a 1766.
The Indian Treaty.
Huh?
Talking about the Indian Treaty?
Yeah, it's called the Middle of the Plantation Treaty. It was because Chief Powhatan. It was Powhatan, Virginia, and it was surrounded by slave owners. You feel what I'm saying? All the other places in Virginia that owned slaves, but Powhatan connected to them. Mm-hmm. See, if any slave wanted to escape, they go to that right out their backyard and then keep straight until 8 miles. You had Powhatan. See, it actually connected to all. If you go look at the map in Virginia, and then what they done, just like they had during that treaty, they had the people all come like a Thanksgiving and they slaughtered them. That's why you got the Trail of Tears. Some of them people went. Seminole Indians went to Florida, and some of them got on the Trail of Tears and came here. My grandmama and they family, they Indians. Look at me, I'm an Indian. You feel what I'm saying? I don't got no hair and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You ain't no hairy.
1677.
Yeah.
1677.
1677 or something. It's the middle.
Not only do we have an editor, we have a great research assistant. So
right.
The Indians swore loyalty to the British sovereign in return of being officially granted access to civil courts, as well as hunting rights and permanent ownership of land within a 3-mile radius of their towns, Virginia.
But they actually, and see, you got to do some more research on that too, because actually slaughtered them people.
I'm about to say they probably said, "Yeah, we're going to do this," and then
they killed.
Let's invite them to one event. Oh,
they murdered the people.
This is a fun event. We're not going to be bringing any bad energy right now. I'm not gonna get angry because that was some negative things, but yeah. So. But that's just an example of the wealth of knowledge that you bring to the table. And if you wanted to have something like that shot, you can do that. If you want to know the family history, I just want to make sure. If you want to know the family history so it can be saved, then let's get it on video and you can hear about what your family did, and you'll know what, the saying, if you don't know where you come from, you never know where you're going. So you can know where you come from by hearing from those that did it. And getting it on video is a great way to do it. So go ahead, you were going to say.
And we still working on that project. We was waiting for the people that we're interviewing for that they're old. You know what I'm saying? So, it can't be too hot, can't be too cold.
You have to do it around their schedule.
Yeah, so that's where we're at now. And one of the historian that did all the research, so he lives in Louisville, and he's actually younger. He's younger, so he's on YouTube. He rap. We did some music together too. And and this too, you can go. This will be available on TuneCore as soon as I can get back. I'm the one man army. I'm setting up all these accounts. I got worldwide distribution for this CD. I got nationwide distribution for on Apple Music for the King Titan and Intellectual Asshole, Wafi The God and King Titan. You can get this too on Apple Music. I'm also going to upload this on Spotify, so you might be able to get that on Spotify soon. And like I said, let me check some of this stuff.
You come up here, get a lighter.
Yeah, I was looking at some of my artwork. Let me see if I can find one. Right here, this is some of my painting. I painted that. You know what I'm saying? And it's on the lighter. I took that picture right there, and that's me drawing it. That picture right there. You know what I'm saying? So I actually drew it and painted it, and then put it on a cigarette lighter.
Put it on a lighter.
Yeah. So
and it's not even a cheap light. It's not one of those that you buy and this. I'm not going to say the brand because they might not be sponsoring, but you can flick your lighting device. But it's great to see the pictures on there. And honestly, people should bring their kids up here to talk to you because you are an example of the things that you can do when you say, I can't do anything. When you remove the word can't out of the vocabulary, when you say, what can I do? And let's see, artist, author, director, producer, you cut hair, you tattoo, clothing designer, CDs, you're a producer. So all these different things are because you never limited yourself and said, I can't do because blah, blah, blah. But I want you to touch on that as we get close to finishing, because that's what we want everybody to realize that, hey, you can do so much more than you think you can, and you are a shining example of that.
Actually, when I first started, and we don't understand this. Our parents normally sacrifice us over to the beast, to the working world.
Without knowing.
Yeah, our parents, get a job. You got this place.
Go to college, get a job. Go to college, get a job.
So, and I did the same thing. I thought I was going to be working in business management, and I was considered a prodigy at a young age in Fortune 500 companies doing business management. I never thought that I would be cutting hair. You feel what I'm saying? But I did that when I was 14. Everybody wanted to go to a party, or when we was having parties at the Electric Kingdom, I was cutting some of them people's hair before the party, before I went and DJ'd. Hey, all y'all got to get edge ups because I
come to the party where I'm DJing.
Right.
So you got to look right. So
I was cutting and doing all that. So actually, I was asked to resign. You feel what I'm saying? I got transferred from Virginia, where I was, doing a phenomenal job, but I wasn't exposed to racism until I got here. My job transferred me down here, and then that's when I got my first whiff of racism. See, and then they didn't when they thought Kip was coming, they thought Kip was a white guy. You feel what I'm saying?
that name got by him.
Right.
Well, let's bring Kip in here. Kip sounds like a great guy. We'll go to the country club,
until I
play
showed
some
up.
tennis.
Till I showed up. You feel what I'm saying?
Surprise.
Right, now I'm black. And then I didn't know. You feel what I'm saying?
Hold up. No, we're expecting Kip. Where's...
Right.
Are you his driver?
They wouldn't.
They're expecting you to be Kip's driver.
They wasn't expecting me to be black and cross-eyed. You feel what I'm saying? They wasn't expecting it. So, that's not who they wanted to see in the meetings. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they
want somebody that fit the front of that box.
But they had me train 38 people.
Of course, train your replacement.
Yeah, I trained 38 people to take my job, and that's what happened. They asked me to resign, but that company actually failed after that too. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe it's karma. I don't know. Now it's old Chicago. It's right next to Rafferty's.
Yeah, it used to be a couple of different things. I was born here. Yeah, that's been a couple of different places.
Right.
Had some fun in a couple of them. Ooh, this is Mexican. You know what it was at one time?
And I thought to myself, if I was to ever, and this when I was working, if I was to ever own my own business, I wouldn't be like I was. I had to. I ain't gonna say I terminate them, but I had to sign off on somebody being terminated because they've been wrote up. You feel what I'm saying? Or they didn't point it out. They got a point system or something. It might be a good person. I had to fire one of my good employees because he had a messed up car. He was just at my house the day before, and I had to give him a jump. And he's worked with me, and I had to give him a jump. You feel what I'm saying? And then he couldn't get a jump.
It was out of your hands.
But see, one of my managers, I've already taught him. You feel what I'm saying? So when one of my managers signs some stuff and bring it to me, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, not my man. But he didn't show up. She had to write documentation.
Yep.
And I had to sign off on it. You feel what I'm saying? And I hated, I hated that part of the job. And so I just said if I had my own business, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't run it like that. But you got to carry your own weight. You got to pay your bills. You got to be responsible. You know what I'm saying? And like the stuff for the book, I got like merchant. I'm getting my merchandise now. The book, it's gonna be out 2023. Hopefully, it's November, December. You know what I'm saying? We'll be releasing it. The poster came out 4/20. So when they went and started editing and wanted to take stuff out, you feel what I'm saying? That's what's taking the book so long.
Hey, perfection takes time.
Yeah, and then these are some of the stuff I'm just toying with. I'm creating gift bags. When the book come out, it's gonna be $22.95. I'm trying to get I want the book bag to go with it. You can get a book bag, or you can buy each thing separately.
But create a bundle as well.
Or you can create a bundle bag. I want to make $50 bags, $100 bags, $200 bag, gift bags. We got T-shirts. Go
with a $100 bag, you will get the sign inside the book, right?
Oh yeah, any book you're gonna get the sign. If you want me to, you buy from me. If you want an autograph, I'm gonna autograph it for you because I'll be doing book signings and stuff. And I just want to sell my merchandise. You know what I'm saying? With it, if you want to collect, coffee cups or thermals. I'm gonna have hoodies, sweatshirts, and I'm gonna have one man army hoodies and sweatshirts and things too. But this stuff for the book, just to promote the book.
Good. So I know we could continue talking about a whole bunch of different things because a one-man army that you are, it's an army of a bunch of different tools, a bunch of different talents, a bunch of different things that you have going on. And I know that the more you grow, the more things lead into others, the more there's going to be. So there's always going to be more things coming out of the one-man army. So I wanted to thank you for taking some time and talking about the things that are going on with Wafi The God, the things that are going on with WKIP Free Knowledge Radio, your apparel. Don't forget, this is a 1 in 500 heavy-duty garment here that has many different purposes, many different looks, and you have the ability for it to unzip if you're a female and you need to go. So he's thought about that for you. But the movie's it's in production.
Well,
what's the expected release date?
Well, we're gonna take our time. Actually, right now we're getting the staging, we're getting all the props, and like I said, we have to have rehearsal because we're gonna be using real swords.
I saw them.
Bow and arrow. So we have to take our time. We don't want nobody to get hurt, but we wanted to make it. We're gonna have fun with it because
it has to be safe and authentic.
Yeah, and because it's gonna be real sword swinging. We don't want to cut.
Now, if you need any extras, if there are any actors that are out there looking for gigs, anybody says, "Hey, this sounds great. I definitely want to be part of this." Can they contact you up here at WKIP Free Knowledge Radio?
I'm going to give you the number right now. If you want to be a movie or be an extra in a movie, or you want to be a part of 2K television, now we don't want no freeloaders.
You gotta bring bring your weight. You gotta if you say you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. So
right. I want
remember that.
And then anybody who want to be an extra in this movie, you know what I'm saying, to show your dedication, you're gonna buy your own uniform. I mean your
costume, your outfit.
You gotta buy your own outfit because you gotta if you want it, and make sure you show up at practice because we getting real karate people to show us.
And give you the rehearsal.
Yeah, to set these classes up. So so that's why I say I ain't gonna say when we gonna shoot it because we gotta orchestrate all this
pre-production. I got you. I know that somebody's gonna ask, well, when is that gonna be ready? Because they have this, and they're gonna have the hat, and they're gonna come and get. So they're gonna want to know about everything. So I was trying to ask some of the questions that are going to be asked that you're going to be hit up with. So you don't have to try to answer it 500 times.
If you want to reach me and about a movie or want to shoot videos or anything, the number to WKIP Free Knowledge Radio is 931-401-9762. And if you want to email me, that's WKIPFreeknowledgeRadio@gmail.com. And for the One Man Army clothes, you can go to GoDaddy, One Man Army Apparel. You're going to see Wafi The God. Or you can go to WafiTheGod.com. It's WafiTheGod.com. And if you put in Wafi The God on my YouTube page, you can please like and subscribe and share. And also, if you got the Link app, look up 2K Television and 2K Movie House Production on the link, and then link up with me, and you can look at all my videos. You can see the clothes that I got. You can listen to my music. I got SoundCloud on there.
That information is going to be on the screen somewhere, so you don't have to try to worry about writing it all down.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for many different things coming from Wafi The God, WKIP Free Knowledge Radio. We want to make sure we thank the folks that are helping support the good things that are going on over here. Granny's Restaurant, 13 Daggers Tattoos. I'm sure they can do a great tattoo for you. It might not be a Wafi quality tattoo, but they do great work. And the Tifo, don't forget, if you call him at the numbers is going to be up here and tell him this is how you pronounce it, the most correct answer is going to get the 4 egg roll special that they have. You have a couple of sponsors to thank?
Yeah. Kip's Barber and Beauty Salon, Kadana at the Beauty Shop. I'd like to thank Terrell, Darvin, and their barbers at Kip's Barber and Beauty Salon. Sam's Gyro and Taco, located at 3095H, Fort Campbell Boulevard. Kip's Barber and Beauty Salon is located in the Park Place Plaza, the same place, 3095D, Fort Campbell Boulevard, Clarksville, Tennessee.
That must be the wrap-up music. So, blippity blow. Thank you much. We will talk with you and see you in your one-man army gear and on the movie set.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm glad you had me. And check this out. Stay tuned. Next Thursday, let me get with my editor and director right now. See if we can do something, bring something to y'all. every Thursday like we were at first. You feel what I'm saying? And we're gonna take our time with the movies. You know, we're gonna, especially this one.
Take your time, do it right.
Yeah, because we want to put out some quality stuff. You know what I'm saying? We want to make a Tyler Perry Studios, something like that here in Clarksville. And you got to have an open mind if y'all really serious about doing something. And if you want to be in the movie, or you want to be an extra in the movie, or you want to help in the background, whatever you want to do, contact us at 931-401-9762. That number again is 931-401-9762. That's WKIP Free Knowledge Radio. You got Wafi The God in the house, Damon Jennings. Peace, and we out.